Hello, friends. It's Dr. Goodhair. No Charlie this time, but I just want to get you caught up and give some of you some good news. First, an apology. No show yesterday. It has been an extremely busy start to the week. We started the day yesterday with several hours of conversations with the lawyers, including Greg Anderson. And that's to deal with the sinister stuff, but more on that when I'm allowed to talk about it. But I think I know you'll be empathetic and sympathetic because that's who you are. I think you'll also be pretty miffed, as am I, with what's going on, but more on that later. Now the good news. So I'm not entirely sure if I'll have a guest on Thursday evening or not, but I will tell you that this Friday, May 3rd, is going to be our very first members-only calls, shows, programs. And it's interesting because I really think of them as calls, because I think calls are much more interactive than one of my live streams typically are. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have an hour-long members-only Ask Me Anything. I'll also be talking a little bit about what you've sensed is one of my favorite topics, and that's gratitude. Anybody who saw the short that I recorded late last week, expressing my gratitude for the very personal interactions that I've had with some of you, and the kindness that you've shared with me that makes me so grateful. But more importantly, I am a pretty happy person, even when life gets challenging. And it's interesting, I've actually spent some time studying the findings of scholars who study happiness. Boy, doesn't that sound like a perfect job to be an academic who studies what makes people happy. And what's interesting about it, and one of the things that I've always found fascinating about it, is that as you look at all of the different studies for what makes people happy, there's one ingredient in the recipe that everyone agrees on. And that one ingredient is gratitude. So we'll talk about that on Friday morning, but then I want to open it up so that it becomes a true dialogue of many, and that it'll be an Ask Me Anything. I'm hoping that some of your questions will actually stimulate topics that can be blown up to full programs. I've had a lot of people ask about, talk about the transition that I made from clinically active OBGYN to someone who ended up on the business or administrative side of it after I had a brain injury. That would not allow me to stand up and do hour-long cases or 3-hour-long cases. Really, I'm open to anything, within reason. I do reserve the right to not go into something that just hits maybe a little too close for comfort. But really, I'll be open to everything. Here we go. So Friday at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, we'll have the first of 2 live streams for members only. And we're doing that primarily to accommodate those of you who are in the Pacific Rim, trying to make it not terribly late in your day. Sydney, Australia, I apologize. I know that will be bedtime for many of you, but it's the earliest I can commit to and feel reasonably confident that I will be awake and alert and borderline interesting at that hour. Then later in the day, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which will be noon for our friends on the, out west in the US, but will be well before bedtime for many of you in Europe and South Africa. Again, part of the beauty, but part of the challenge of this channel is that nearly a third of our audience is international. So yes, the bulk are here in the US, and I try to be mindful of that, but I'm also trying to be mindful of our friends from overseas who have a keen interest in all things Maya, but also have really shown a loyalty to the channel and what I'm trying to accomplish with it, emphasizing positive and good, trying to teach how to advocate, or try to teach by example. But I want to honor you as well. So 8 a.m. Eastern and 3 p.m. Eastern, we will do live streams, members only. So for those of you who are members, you will be getting messaged through YouTube about those times and how to log in. For those of you who want to be a member, it's down there. It's click the join button, and that's how you become a member. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you, and I am really excited about finally putting together a members only stream. And again, we'll do it twice, in the morning and in the evening. And listen, we're doing the one in the morning really to accommodate those in the Pacific Rim, but hey, if that's your time of day and you want to join, by all means, jump in, the water's fine. I'm really excited and really looking forward to having a more intimate conversation. Again, I've got great people supporting this channel, like Gothic Brina and Sally, who does all of our graphics, and Jules, who you met through the Maya trial, probably. And they're all working behind the scenes furiously to try to make the programs on Friday as interactive as we possibly can. I'll also invite you via the community page to submit questions in advance if you'd like, and that way we'll make sure that we can get everybody's questions answered, again, within reason. Anyway, hey guys, thanks so much for all the support, all the love, all the encouragement, all the enthusiasm for what we're doing here. And I expect to have a program on Thursday evening for you, but I'm super excited about getting together with you on Friday as well. Until then, have a great day, and don't forget, take care of yourself so that we can be taking care of others. Take care.